Yeah, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are
Looking
you?
good.
Thank you.
Oh, I can tell you spent a lot of time just for this video.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Don't you dare.
Okay.
So today we're going to talk about discovering your passions.
Discover your passion.
So, do you know what your passions are?
You're asking me what my passion
I'm
is.
asking you. What is your passion?
Okay, so my passion, interesting question. My passion is mainly to help people, to help people get better. That is what I love doing. Yeah, that's why sometimes you see I talk a lot. It's mainly to help people get better, to get to where they want to get to. So I think that's one of my passions. And my other passions is also doing what I love, like the videography, VFX. So that is basically what I call my passion. Okay, so with that one, before I got to discover that passion of loving and trying to help people, I actually learned that from my mom, because my mom is a very kind, open-minded person.
Woo, shout out to mom.
Yeah, shout out to mom. Yeah, and she's always trying to up the ante, always trying to make you do better and also be able to extend it to other people.
So tell me, how did you get to know your passion? How did you get to know that that's what you like?
I got to a state of self-awareness.
Okay.
You know, understanding my emotion,
Your emotions.
my values,
Okay.
my strength,
Okay.
and my interests.
Okay.
So yeah, from where I came from, the emotion I saw being put across,
Okay.
the values my family taught me, my strengths, what I'm good at, you know,
And your weaknesses.
people, convincing people.
Okay.
And also my interests.
Yeah.
So I think that's what stirred. That was one of the main things that stirred passion in me. Made me push myself to discover my passion. Yeah.
Okay.
What about you?
I think it's a very cool thing, and it's a very good thing, because normally, if you want to know what you like doing, what you do without being stressed out, without feeling drained, like you said, your strength, your interest, your values, what you grew up with, can help you discover your passions. I personally, I discovered my passions at a very young age, where I remember vividly, I told my auntie, I wasn't staying with my parents, I was staying with my auntie. So she asked what I wanted to be when I grew up. Then I told her I wanted to be an artist. Guys, you don't know what this woman told me. She told me that
Let's put it on there.
I'm a stupid girl. She told me that I'm a stupid girl, that I'm going to be a doctor. I should be a doctor so that I'll be called Dr. Adams when I grow up. But look at me.
And how's your artist life going so far?
I'm still in the creative field, which I wanted to be, and I was always working towards since primary, JHS. I remember I used to draw for people for some few coins, and then what we do with those things.
One of us did that when we were in
You did that too?
Yeah, I used to draw for people to write to their girlfriends in other schools. So I was just mingling with myself alone.
We've realized that once you understand your emotions, you know what you're interested in, what you like, and what you want to do, or what you love doing without being stressed out, without getting tired. You can even do all those things for free, and then you still love to do it day and night. That is what we are talking about as your passion.
So your passion is what you love to do, and without getting paid or getting rewarded, but you still like to do it.
But I still like to do.
What would you say your genuine passion is?
My genuine passion is.
What do you do, and even if you don't get paid, you still do it?
Product photography. I really love that.
You can eat for free. Eat.
Guys, we need to start this guy from the set.
Sleep for free.
Go, get up and go.
Okay, yeah. So I think product photography is one of them. When you would set up here in your room and you'd be sitting out hours and hours and hours and they get tired. And I think
I think them too much information. It's okay.
I think discovering your passion also takes time and patience, because throughout my whole journey as a young boy, I always wanted to be a pilot. I remember I always said, "Mommy, I want to be a pilot." When they ask you, "I want to be a pilot, I want to be a pilot," at that point I would have said that's my passion.
Okay.
But growing up,
You realize that
I realized
there are
that
so many
so
things you
many
didn't like about being a pilot.
No, I love being a pilot, but the journey to get to be a pilot was not
Wasn't easy.
Yeah, the mathematics, the calculations. I like calculations. Everyone hates maths. I like maths a little bit, but it wasn't interesting.
What you really wanted to do, to sit down for longer
exactly
hours.
So at that time I thought that was my passion, but when I went down and I discovered that I could do a little bit of electronics, I could do a little bit of art. I really love to draw. I got that from my cousin. He's called Kut. He was very good at drawing, very, very good. So I drew with him over and over, and I realized that, hey, I think that's what I like to do. So I started it, I did visual art in SHS and all that. And when I got to SHS and I was done with SHS, my whole plan was, hey, what am I doing? And I'm going to be painting for people to get money. I'm going to draw for people to get money. At that point, I would have also thought that is my passion. But guys, that wasn't my passion. So it was all a learning step, a learning procedure to get to where I want to get to. So yeah, I don't know if I can go into details a little bit. So with a drawing,
sure people want to know more.
Sure. So with this, how I discovered my passion with time and patience. So with the drawing and all that stuff, with drawing, you have to get to shading, and I learned how light works, how shadow works, how light bounces around, reflection.
The creators are talking.
Exactly. And all this knowledge transformed when I got 3D, and I got to understand that 3D is basically the same as how I used to think when I'm drawing and shading something. The light bounces, where the shadow falls, global illumination and all that. So I think all those things, I started from being a pilot, wanting to be a pilot, to drawing, to painting, to 3D, and now I'm even venturing to VFX, which is very, very technical. You need to know how light works, how colors works, and so I think one of the main factors also is time and patience. So many people are not patient enough, don't give themselves time to grow, to really get to understand who they are. So I think if you want to really discover your passion, I think you also need to give it time, and you also need to have patience.
All right, for Mr. Von William. One thing too I want to add to the time and then patience is, something requires a lot of time and patience, effort, all those good qualities you need to nurture something. Let's take a look at planting a seed or trying to grow a crop or something. The time you'll have to invest in digging the space or the hole for the seed to be planted, watering it every day, all those qualities for the plant to grow. Sometimes we discover something about ourselves and we think that's the end of the road, or that is what we can do, that's the extent at which we can do something. But I'm here to tell you that sometimes we discover something that we can do for ourselves, and sometimes we find some things that we are really interested in, but at the end of the day you get to know that you like something else better, much more than what you are focusing on right now. So it takes time and patience. Honestly, you can go away or you can invest in something that you think you really like, and at the end of the day or in a very long run, you realize that what you've invested in, even though you liked it and you wouldn't regret it, you find out that you're really interested in something else, and something way better. Something better. I read somewhere that life experiences can also help you discover your passion. How true is that?
Absolutely true.
What's your take on that?
Yeah, I think life experiences are very, very important as a human being. You need to go through life. If you don't, like they say, experience is the best teacher. You really need to have the experience in order to be able to see things from your perspective and know how to handle things from your perspective. You get it? Imagine you've gone through some trauma and you've always been abused and you've been told unkind words about your looks. And I come and I tell you, hey, you look beautiful. You still be insecure.
Yeah, I'll doubt.
Your life experiences. You get it? Yeah. It also affects your passions the same way. I personally think it does. Because sometimes you need to go through certain things to realize that what you are focusing on might not work for you at that particular time. So you need to diversify and explore. So I think exploration too is a good way to expand your passion.
Yeah, the more you explore, the more you know that what you are focusing on isn't or is working for you. So you might want to dive into other areas, or you might want to do something else far different from what you're doing or what you think is your interest.
Yeah.
I know that today you really enjoyed this show. Hey, sorry guys, I know that today you really enjoyed this talk I had with Von, and
The host.
we would love to hear from you, and please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video. Someone out there might not know what to do with his passion or with his talent. Someone might not know even how to go about discovering.
Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you think about what we just said about discovering your passion. So
guys, thank you for sticking around with us, and let us know what you think in the comment section. We'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.